Okay, everyone, I'm going to show you how to use a little app called Flip Anim. You take a look right here. I've gone to Flip Anim, but we don't want to use flipanim.com. We want to click on the new beta editor. And when we click on this, you can see that it changes the window up here, and that's important. All right, you can see that I've created already for you to see a little matchbook animation. A matchbook animation has 2 frames, and when we press the button, you'll see that that is our matchbook animation. And this is, of course, the simplest of animations. So I wanted you to try this a little bit, and then I'm going to give you some specifics about a matchbook animation that I would like you to create yourself. But you can start with something that's as simple as this. All right, I just want to show you how to uh, undo what you see on the screen, and then we'll go back, all right? So let's say that I wanna get rid of this frame, so I can click on the number 2 frame, and then all I have to do is go over here, and it'll get rid of all the frames. So I don't wanna do that. Bad idea. So let's come down here, all right? Clear selected frame. Yes, this is what I wanna do. Okay, you can see that number 2 is now blank, and this is number 2. Number 1 looks like this. Number 2 right now gives us the shadow of number 1. So if we want to come in here and we want to draw number 2 again, we know where number 1 was, and now we know where number 2 is, and now we can see that looks a little bit better. All right? So now let me get rid of this, and I'll be able to show you how to go ahead and set up your own. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all the frames now. Good. And remember, if you want to set up an account so that you can do some saving, you do not have to give them your real name. You do not have to give them any real information. It's none of anyone's business. So just make something up and you're good to go. If you really have to use an email address, use your school email since it doesn't identify you and the school's filter will take care of you. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, if you click on here, we can go down here and choose any kind of size we want. All right, so that's a big size. This is a little size. Let's say that we want it to be in red. How about a big size? Excuse me, big size in red. Okay, so there we go. So this is our first frame. We want the second frame. We click on here. What does this do? This will give us a second frame that's identical to the first frame. So you might want to start an animation that you're going to do in the future with a few that are exactly the same so that your eye can get onto the screen before it starts moving. So if I want to just get rid of those frames now, I can just go boom, right? And it's telling me select I'm getting rid of selected frames. So it's leaving the frames there. It's just knocking out anything that I did. This would have gotten rid of the whole presentation, which I don't want to do. All right. So right now I've got frame number 1, and now I'm going to do frame number 2. You can see the echo of frame number 1 here. So I'm going to, I'll use a different color. Let's see what happens here. We'll go like this. All right. And I'll use the same color here. And then over here we had a, a very thin line. So I'm going to put in a thicker line and I'll do the same thing here. Now you can see the echoes of what was there. Here's what was there. Here's what is there. And now I'm going to hit play and let's see. All right. Now you can see what's happening here is it's playing these frames also. So I need to get rid of this frame. All right. So what I have to do is just started I should have just started with 1 frame, but unfortunately I didn't do that because I wanted to show you some other stuff. So I just clicked on this frame. Frame frame is red. Now I'm getting rid of the selected frame. That didn't work, did it? So what I have to do is I have to find a way to get rid of that 4th frame. So I look up here and boom, it's gone. I make sure that I got the right frame. Boom, it's gone. Now let's play go. There you go. Now it looks like they're wiggling. All right, so you got to get used to this. So practice a little bit. And then when you're all done, I'm going to give you an assignment to make a matchbook animation. But this is really cool. All right, guys. Hope you have fun.